You might have heard that live shopping is exploding. And I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop, prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No, you can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's Zenni.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15.
How are you? How's your day going? Oh, mine? Thank you. It's awesome. I'm in Dallas, Texas today. It's a cool place. I like Dallas. I prioritize myself a little bit. Yeah, and we're going to talk about that today. Do you prioritize yourself enough? Now, I've been on a rant, if you will, for the last couple of days about agendas and propagandas and things like that. And then I'm having conversations with you guys as you send me emails and call me and get me on Zoom. And I'm telling you, we got to focus on you. So today, we're going to do that. Is that cool? I'm going to talk you into it. I promise. It's going to be fun. Hang on for the ride. It is the Daily Boost from motivationtomove.com. Since 2006, I sat down in this studio and said, hey, I have an idea. I wonder if I could show up every single day, and if I just showed up every single day and said, hey, you can do it, stand up, take a step, repeat, let's make our dreams happen no matter what gets in the way. If I did that, would it work? Well, about 64 million downloads later, it's kind of worked a little bit. The initial goal was 5,000 episodes. We are at 4,385 now, leaving 613 to go. That's about, 51 months worth of podcasts? We'll see what happens after that. But nonetheless, there's a lot behind me and a lot to go, and that's your life too. So if you're just showing up today for the very first time, and it's a very, very real possibility, you say, wait a second, let's get this Daily Boost dude. This guy he sounds like a radio guy. He does, and he kind of slurs his words sometimes, and he's kind of funny sometimes, but he says some stuff that works. Listen closely, because I'm all about you and making your world exactly what you want it to be, and that's all I really care about. I don't really care about much else beyond that. Speaking of that, how are you? My name is Scott Smith. I'm the founder and the chief motivating officer here at motivationtomove.com. Thanks for coming along for the ride today. I want to talk about prioritizing you. Why, you? Oh, sometimes people are going to say, hey, wait, Scott, let's talk about, no, it's the collective. It's everybody else. Let's think about other people first. Got it? Dig it? With you? Totally. Come on. I think about other people first all the time. But I was on the airplane the other day. And you've seen this before. You've heard it 1,000 times. And we didn't have one of those fancy dancy airplanes where they had the video screen in front of you, where the flight attendants just sit down and just, look at you. No. They had to stand up and do the old show thing, right? The seatbelt thingy. Looks like I hadn't seen that for a while. So it's 737 I was on. And I noticed the oxygen mask dropped down, and they told me, put it on my face first before I put it on somebody else's face to help them. I thought, cool. My wife knows how to do that, so I didn't have to help her. But it got me thinking, because if you listen to me at all, it's not long before you go, wait a second, this dude is screaming and yelling at the top of his lungs to ignore agenda, ignore propaganda, ignore everything and focus on you. Can't do that, Scott. I'm all about other people. Yeah. Not really. Not when the oxygen goes out of the room. No. Like I've often said, liberal, conservative, doesn't matter. You can be on either side. Makes no difference. But if you get bored being a conservative, you're going to slide to the left and get a little more fun. If it gets too much fun, you're going to slide to the right because it's time to be a little more conservative. Everybody comes to the center, right? It's kind of what we do. It's all about you. So here's the truth. You ready? I'm just going to give it to you because I have no choice. These lips the stuff comes out. Nobody is thinking about what you are doing or what you want to do, what you have done. Nobody's thinking about you. You do know that, right? There might be a few like, Mom going to make dinner? Maybe. Okay, I got that. But they're really not thinking about you, because if I'm going to think, is Mom going to make me dinner? They're really thinking about themselves, aren't they? Nobody's coming to save you either. I don't know what you're waiting for. Life's going to get better. Things are going to slow down. I'm going to have more money in the bank. I don't have all this stuff. Someday I'll get to my dreams. I'll face my passion. I'll do all that cool stuff. Someday I'll meet the right person who helped me get there. Yes, the right person could show up and really help you get there. But the truth is, not unless you show up. Nobody's going to come save you. Nobody's thinking about you. You got to think about you. You got to save yourself. Okay, that's the bad stuff. That's the scared, like 80% of the people. Out of here. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kind of riled up today, okay? If it's your first day stopping by, it's not always like this. Some folks find this kind of thinking to be difficult because society has made you believe that you must do what everybody else is doing to be successful. It has made you believe that you cannot get what you want without studying somebody else or listening to their answers. Let me tell you, I deal with people all the time. And all I know one thing for sure, no matter how much they mean well for me, that they mean well more for themselves than me. And that's not a bad way. It just got my eyes wide open, right? So I'm never really surprised when things happen. Not really. Doesn't really matter. Life is life. Life goes on. Life is crazy. Life wasn't meant to be easy. Life was meant to be a challenge, I think. I don't know. It is. It's kind of how it is, right? Let me think about something for a second. If everybody more successful than you, or are they pretty much in the same boat as you? It's something I noticed a long time ago. When I looked around the world, I heard all this stuff. I listened to everybody saying this and that and all the messages being broadcast. I said, well, wait a second. They don't drive a better car than I do. They don't live in a better house than I do. They've been married 6 times. I just looked around the world. Everybody says everybody makes a ton of money. They all make $20,000, $30,000 a month. No, the average household makes $67,000 a year. Do the math. I don't care what you hear on TV. I don't care what you hear on the radio. I don't care what anybody else tells you. I don't care how successful you think you need to be. Most people are not. Why do I say this? Because this really sounds negative. But I can't be the guy that just is the unicorn and rainbow guy and says, come on, you can do it. I'll say that, and I believe you can, and let's go after it. But let's go after it from a standpoint that we know exactly where we are right now and where the lay of the land is. Oh, my God. I should record this show again. I get this pumped up. A couple of things happen. First off, a bunch of new people go, oh, yuck. Man, a bunch of people know me for 15 years. They'll say something like, Scott had a good day. That's what I like Scott for. Let's be honest about it. Let's think about it. Everybody, including you, are thinking about yourself. You came on this show today. You listened to what I'm talking about today because of you. It might be a problem you're having with somebody else. Yeah. Pardon me, I just knocked my drink over. It might be a problem that's going on someplace. Could be the wife, could be the spouse, it's kind of the same thing. Could be the job, could be the kids, could be the guy driving that car that looked at you the wrong way. Could be all. You came to, Scotty, got to get motivated, got to do, my boss is a pain in the butt, got to go back to work, I can't be remote anymore. What am I going to do? So you showed up today with all these problems you wanted to get fixed, hoping maybe I help you. And you might have even thought about the fact that he's right. I do need to prioritize myself first. That's why I read the title, thought I'd listen to the podcast. I don't care why you showed up here. You showed up here because you wanted, the issue is you. Right? People that are happy that are more successful than you. Who are they? Well, they're the people out in front leading the masses. The ones who paid attention to what they wanted. They thought it through and they convinced everybody else around them to support them on their mission. When you think about that in that way, you'll have time to think about others too. Like I say, if it's to be, it's up to me. I'm going to think about me, make sure I'm okay. In a good way, just make sure I got my bases covered. Eating right, sleeping, paying the bills, feeling loved, all that kind of stuff. To make sure that's all okay first. I don't care what anybody else says, doesn't matter. I'm going to get up and do that. Because when I do, I have the time to think about other people. That's what drives me. I'm not driven by much else than that. I wish I were just driven by money. It doesn't seem to be the case, but, oh well, maybe next lifetime. So tomorrow, I was thinking, just a minute, we might want to talk about a couple things, like how to make your life feel longer. I think that might be something fun to talk about following this show. And a few good things coming up this week as I vacation and work and do a couple things out in Dallas and share some cool ideas with you. So come on back tomorrow. Okay, we'll do it again.